Hi everybody, this is Octopus2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched a second episode of Atlantis, and in this particular episode, Pythagoras, Hercules, and Jason, they are asked by the alien father, actually I think he's on his deathbed, of Demetria to go and look for her. And apparently she has been inducted into Dionysus's cult of Myads, and they participate in this really grotesque, gruesome ritual. And when they're there, they find another lady who looks an awful lot like her. Of course, they think it's she at the first blush on looking at her, but it's a girl named Medusa. And Medusa's very pretty. If you know your Greek mythology, then this is very accurate. But unlike the original mythology here, she gets cursed by the leader of the Myads for for stabbing her. Well, she didn't have a choice. It was self-defense. So in her stead, I think that she was righteous in doing what she did, and had she not, she probably would have died. And this was a good episode. It was very interesting, especially the way that the satyrs were portrayed. They weren't portrayed as the lustful half man, half goat that were usually so that's so oft portrayed in Greek mythology. It was more like a wolf creature. It kind of reminded me of the Blue Button from Grimm, if you've watched that series quite a bit. It was very similar, but they basically ripped the flesh from human beings' bodies while they're still alive, and they were thrown into a pit to be sacrificed. And I thought, ugh, what a way to go, man, that really stinks. But as far as episodes go, I thought it was really well done, and I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen in the next few episodes. I wonder if Jason's ever going to find his father. Demetria, she flees, and of course Medusa says that she went to Helios to live because she fell in love with. I don't think that was the truth, because I think she stayed with the Myads, sadly, because she said she didn't want to go back. It was kind of a plot hole, I thought. But I have a lot of theories behind what I think about what's going on in the show, and the reason they couldn't do it underwater is, well, because they don't have the budget for that, and it just makes more sense that this would be a cultural city on top of land, because Atlantis actually sunk. So this really goes with what we know so far about Atlantis and all the literature behind it. I really can't say too much else about this episode, other than the creatures were of themselves very, very creepy. And this episode didn't really feature too much of the other characters. It was more of an episode revolving on the Myads, which were interesting in and of themselves and made the episode very intriguing and involving, I thought. And it keeps you engaged. It's a very well written series, and I think BBC has done their homework, and they deserve all the praise that they can for that. And it's just something that I look forward to every week to see, to enjoy. So next week I look forward to another episode of Atlantis, and I will do a review of it as soon as it comes out. So until then, live long, prosper. Ciao, tutti!